Just off the Orange Freeway, there's a look at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. It's the home opener of this new season between the Baltimore Orioles and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Here's Corey Seager. He'll get us started in this one. Under the lights
for Baltimore, shortstop Corey Seager.
Line to the right side, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Yoan Moncada. The average remains a very big bright spot for him at this point in the season, just under 400. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2. In now, number 35. First opportunity for him in this one as he enters play with his average close to the 320 mark. And Harold, this Angels ball club entering play here tonight. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
And Matt, the other thing, both teams are on a winning streak right now. I love watching good baseball. So nothing's better than watching two teams that are on a winning streak.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. So striding in, Fernando Tatis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Fernando Tatis.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. They've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Center fielder
at the plate, Ketel Marte. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him, up in the 360s to start play. Moncada is under it, no problem, 1 away. So digging in now, Matt Olson. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. Swing and a line drive, but this is going to get foul.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must. You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I got to give advantage to hitter in this AB, man. He's seen a lot of pitches. He's sitting 2-2. Anytime you've seen this many pitches, you now have him measured really well. 3-2 count with a guy on first base that can run like he can. I think they got to send him right here. I think he's off and running.
Scooped up. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Now to the plate, number 23. He stands in for the first time in this one. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Played on the backhand. Throw to first to be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Josh Bell the next to hit. He enters play in this one with his batting average up over the 320 mark. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Shaw ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting check.
Settling in now, Brian Reynolds. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Marte has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's J.D. Martinez, and he's been really amazing to follow all year long as he continues to flirt with a 400 season at this point. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Turned it loose on 2-0, but he popped it up. over to the right side of the infield. And there's your first out of the inning. Now batting, Logan Morrison. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a hit. Digging in, Jay Bruce. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. And here's a fastball called for strike one. That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it is Dahl, and he makes the catch for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball one. Sliced hard on the ground, reined in. Here's a flip to Seager covering in the side. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. Full extension, but he can't make the catch. That's strike one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Morrison looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Eduardo Escobar standing in. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
On to first, and there are 2 down. Stepping up to the plate, Francisco Mejia. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Third inning, no score to this point. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Sinker, and that's ruled strike 2. And he chased it in the dirt. Perez recovers, and that ends the inning. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He'll start things out against Lucas Giolito as we get the inning underway. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Pitch on the way. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one.
Donaldson
lifted in the air out to right. Long run for the right fielder, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in for his second at bat, Fernando Tatis. Into the windup and the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
3-0 now. Set to deliver on 3-0. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Number 4, Ketel Marte.
Softly hit toward the hole. Fielded cleanly. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Seager. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Looked like a sinker there, but he got under it anyway. This is lifted out to left. Martinez comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, it's off the third base bag. And the Orioles have their first hit of the game. He'll get it into second. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often. Digging in to try it again. Number 35 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there. Striding in once again, Josh Bell. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Martinez ranging back, and the runner from third crosses the plate. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 2-0 ball game. Digging in, Brian Reynolds. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Reynolds
sends that one out of play for strike 1. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Slapped hard the opposite way, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this. Ready for another chance? Matt Olson set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Baseman, number 22.
Ran the circle change in on him, a ball and no strikes. 1-0 pitch on the way. And this is going to be a foul ball. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And another pitch is hit foul as the battle continues here. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the run is Dahl. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. Hot shot down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. So striding forward now, J.D. Martinez. He popped out in his first trip. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he's safe. So stepping in, Logan Morrison. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And that'll be the 4th wide one, so put runners at the corners here with 1 man gone.
Now batting.
Striding in, Jay Bruce. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. Now the relay home. Throw won't get him. Here's the catcher Salvador Perez.
13, Salvador Perez.
First pitch changeup chopped foul right at the plate for the first strike. Here's a ball hit high in the air and fairly deep toward the right field corner. Number 35 will get there, and he puts it away. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte moves over. One down. At the plate, Eduardo Escobar comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. High in the air out towards shallow right. Morrison waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Now in the box, Francisco Mejia. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This is on the ground over to first. Olsen moving to his right, and he'll step on the bag. And that brings up the left-handed hitting trap. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
That's a good fastball down the zone. Now, some hitters are good low ball hitters, but that's exactly where you want to be.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. 0-1 count and the pitch. On a rope to the second baseman. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out. Digging in once again, Fernando Tatis. And that misses inside 1-0. Ready with the 1-0. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
The second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. That misses 2-0.
Matt, this is where that guy on first base is distracting the pitcher. I guarantee you he's down 2-0. He's not focused on the hitter. This is where you get hurt. I love it when a guy on first can run.
And there's his first base hit in this one. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Matt Olson. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. And this is fouled straight back. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Again, he sends it out of play. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Two-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Lays off 2-2 now.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the... Here's Corey Seager. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Shortstop. Corey.
Grounded to first. Olsen is up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yohan Moncada. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Hard on the ground toward short. To his right, Tatis. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Digging in to try it again, number 35. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Number 23.
Digging in and looking for more. Number 23. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
The 0-2 pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
I think he wanted that pitch right there, but you know what? He's been throwing the ball real well tonight, and he's been getting a lot of favorable calls from the umpire, too.
Takes this the other way to right. And that ball will fall right in front of Morrison. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard
Next
now.
for the Orioles, first baseman, Josh Bell.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off. Pedro Baez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Lays off 1-0.
Did get the call there, but you can't let that bother you. Just have to say, so what? And make another good pitch.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
The right fielder,
digging in
7.
once again, Logan Morrison. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. Popped high in the air. Moncada is there for it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Striding in once again, Jay Bruce. He hit a sac fly earlier. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal. Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with the 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
Salvador Perez is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Tying run at first base. He's got to make sure that a ball in the gap he scores. He's got to get a great jump, and one way to do it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is. Ready once again, Brian Reynolds. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Standing in, David Dahl. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. And that is through into right field for a single. Eduardo Escobar standing in. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Eduardo Escobar.
And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Comes set, and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
Lined hard toward right center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. Dahl rounds the corner and is headed home. And not in time as the run scores. Ready for another. Alex Colomé comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 37, Alex Colomé.
Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's the 0-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Now the 0-2 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Marte has a beat on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting.
Striding in, Corey Seager. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Swing and a little tapper. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And another foul ball. Now another 1-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
2-strike back foot slider. That's a classic pitch. Nice job of laying off of that.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Full count. Here it comes. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another payoff pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And this is fouled back and out of play. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Hard hit toward the hole. And just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit. And now this is bobbled in left. Ready for another chance. Fernando Tatis, a hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Change up low, 2-0. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Ketel Marte, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. And this one catches the inside corner for strike 1. Back up the middle. He's got it. The tag, and he is out on to first, but good hustle as he's able to avoid the double play here.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ketel Marte. Last time through was a base hit. Line drive to center field. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Olson. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Fouled straight back. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. Dahl is after it, and no one will track it down. Another 2-2 offering, and strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me." Stepping into the box, Yohan Moncada. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Line shot to first, and there's one away. Standing in, number 35. He singled his last time up. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded to third. Donaldson's there. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Digging in, number 23. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Hits are even at 7 apiece. That's by him for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Driven nicely into the gap. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Digging in, Josh Bell, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Comes back with the cutter and gets it by him. 1-1 now. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled straight back. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end. Here's J.D. Martinez. They'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. Ryan Stanton is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Liner toward right center. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Now to the plate, Logan Morrison. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And this will be fouled away. The 0-1 delivery. 1-1. 1-2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Again, a 1-2. And now a swing and a miss, and Morrison is retired for route number 1. Here's Jay Bruce now. He hit a sac fly earlier. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off of it much.
And there's a swing and a miss by Bruce as he set down on strikes, 2 away.
The catcher, number 13.
Here's the first pitch to him. Salvador Perez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Late that time for a strike.
Missed a pretty good pitch to hit right there. You know he wants that one back because you usually don't get more than 1 of those in an at-bat.
Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs. Ready now, Travis Shaw in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he misses again, 2-0. Here's the 2-0. 3-0 now. Ready with the 3-0 pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0. He wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0, he made a better pitch.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. In to score, the runner from third. Perez grounds third and is striding for home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Third baseman, number 20.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball up the middle, and it's going to get through into center field for a base hit. Coming in to score easily is the runner from third, and they've taken the lead here in the eighth. Now at the plate, Fernando Tatis trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And a ball 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
That was a tough split right there. A splitter in the high 80s. When you're throwing that kind of split with that kind of movement, you're reading it with the arms.
And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out. At the plate, Brian Reynolds. He'll start things out against Alex Colomé. He'll try to close the door in this one. And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. Shaw has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball one.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Shaw ranging into shallow right. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Up next for the
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Eduardo Escobar, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. And he will make the catch to end it. And the Angels continue the roll they've been on. 7 straight victories now as